Hi, welcome back to another lesson. I'm Umfa, and I'm going to continue with our story lesson. In the last video, we went over the three main pillars of story: conflict, desire, and change. While we were able to get the story across, there is another tool we can use that will take our stories to the next level: images. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and in the virtual classroom, this can be incredibly efficient. Let's add some images to Tori's Archimedes story. Pay close attention to the images used and how they enhance your storytelling.
A very long time ago in Sicily, which is, as we know, now a part of Italy, there lived a young man who was obsessed with discovering the size of things. No problem, I hear you say. Just use a tape measure or a weighing scale. But Archimedes, did I mention that his name was Archimedes? I guess I just did. So Archimedes, let's call him Archie for now, was troubled by how you could measure things that couldn't be measured by tapes and scales. Specifically, he needed to know the volume of a crown that had just been made for King Hero II of Syracuse. The king had supplied a specific volume of gold. Let's say it was 2 pints. But he suspected that the goldsmith who had made the crown had stolen some of it. He ordered Archie to investigate. Archie worried and fretted and paced. If he couldn't find out if the king had been cheated, he would be in big trouble himself. But he couldn't find a way. Until the day before he was supposed to go to see the king and face his fate, he decided to have a bath. He was so distracted that he overfilled the tub, and as soon as he laid down, the water overflowed. It was then that he found his solution. The amount of water that had overflowed must be equal to the volume of his body. Eureka, he cried, and thus was born Archimedes' principle, that the volume of water an object displaces is equal to the volume of that object. We still use it today to measure the volume of irregular things. Eureka, indeed.
Did you catch them all? It's important to add visuals to your stories to keep the audience engaged. It makes them more likely to retain that information. Take some time to figure out what visuals would enhance your lessons, and consider which points would benefit from being illustrated, demonstrated, emphasized, or clarified. Now it's your turn. Make 5 to 10 visual notes on your story about how you got to art this year. Submit only 1 document. I'm excited to see what you come up with. That's all from me. I hope you feel ready and excited to add story to your lessons. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or concerns. And with all that being said, take care.